So you walk in one day into Beeman and you got this amazing giant TV in your classroom. This is a Promethean board. It's going to replace your projector. It's very cool. It is actually a computer on a giant TV. So you do not need to project from your Surface Pro anymore. All you need to do is use this. And you have a keyboard for your computer as well. If you don't like the height of this, you can simply come back here, grab this, and you can adjust the height. So if you have shorter kids who want to use it, you can bring it down. If you want the whole class to see it, you can bring it down. First thing you're going to want to do is turn it on. So you hit the red button, it comes up like this. There are a couple different functions with this. You have your whiteboard function, and then you have your computer function. So if we click on this arrow down here, or if you want to be on the side, you can click the arrow over here. Or if you're on this side, you can click the arrow over here. They all do the exact same thing. But let's say that we wanted to draw like we would on a smart board or other things you might be familiar with. You can just open your whiteboard right here, and this comes up. It's just a blank screen that you can draw on and do a variety of different things. So if I wanted to draw a really cool smiley face, all I did was select the color that I wanted. I'm on pen. If I want to go to highlighter, I click the thicker looking pen. I choose a color, and now I can make thicker annotations. We can highlight text. This is just a basic function, but in this same area, we have a bunch of apps. These apps are stored in what is called your locker. Your locker is the first one to the left after the arrow, and these are all of your apps. You can swipe through them and feel free to explore them. Once you've decided which app you want to open, whether it's the screen capture, the spinner, different fun things, feel free to explore those. When we want to get to our computer to actually use this, all we need to do is click on this arrow on the right side on the buttons at the bottom where we found our pop-up. If we click that, it gives us a variety of options. We can go to HDMI 2. We don't want to do that right now. We want the computer OPS as your operating system. You choose that, and we're just going to get rid of our apps right now just by clicking away from it. And now, if you aren't logged in yet, it will just ask you to log in. You can feel free to log in by clicking with your finger to select where you want to put the mouse, or on your trackpad right here, you can actually move the mouse around. This is your mouse on your trackpad, and then you can type in your credentials with the keyboard. Where you'll actually end up is right here. You'll end up with all of your icons over here and your start page at the bottom. All I did is I opened Chrome, and then I'm able to explore the internet this way. The really cool thing is that if you have an image, if you have other things, you can actually just go to here, you can do a Google search of what you're looking for, and then you can make annotations on here. So let's say that I wanted to annotate. I would choose my annotate, and now I basically have a whiteboard that is on the computer. And I want kids to come up, I have like a diagram or a map or something, and I just want them to draw. So let's say they're going to identify the rivers as blue, they would identify the rivers as blue. We want the forest to be green, they're going to identify the forest as green. Then you can actually capture this. You can save this image back to your whiteboard just by going up here and choosing capture from your drop downs. It's going to ask you if you want to open it in the whiteboard. And you can bring this image over to whiteboard, and you can save it up on the top left. There's a little save, and you can choose to save this on your computer. Now, if you're wondering about how to transfer things from one place to another, your computer, like the actual computer on this, is in the back on the right-hand side, and it has a series of USBs and different options for things for you to be able to put things in this computer and open them right here. You can also go onto Google Drive and open them on here because you have internet access. And you can just go to Google Drive through your Middletown links and get everything you need. We are going to go much more in depth into how to use this during our next PES day, but for now, we just want to get you familiar with how to use the board so that you're able to use it in your classrooms and have the opportunity for you and your kids to explore it and to learn from it. Hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at peasleys@mpsct.org.